you become more confident. You know, as you get older. I think in the past I probably was a bit short-tempered. You know, and I might have walked away from problems. I think we can all do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, it's not my problem, but you know, as I've got older, I'm able to think more clearly and solve things. And I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to put any younger people off here, but as you get older, you do sort problems out better. You know, you face things better.
Yes.
And I think, you know, now I'm more relaxed than I used to be. I used to be quite up, probably a bit of, I don't know, ADHD or something. I think everybody's got a bit of that.
Yeah. That's the.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
But as you get older, you become more relaxed. So yeah, life's about challenges, you know, and I know that we've got a lot of challenges ahead, and we all have in life. So it's how you handle it when it comes to it. And like I said just before, if it all goes to shit now, then you know, so what? It's been a big learning lesson.
Yeah.
And we just carry on after.
Yeah. Like some of the most challenging times I've gone through in my life have gave me the most experience, and so I look forward to putting myself in the fire to get burned.
Yeah.
And go, right, I'm healing, I'm rejuvenating, I'm getting stronger. This is going to build a better character.
Exactly. If you don't go, you need to go through these experiences in life to learn,
So,
because it's a big learning process. And the more challenges you face and the more you overcome it, the stronger you will become. And this happens. This is what I'm saying is, I don't want to be patronising, but it happens as you get older. You know, as you get older and older. I mean, I'm 55 now. I feel like a 25-year-old. And I do. I know I need to sort myself out a bit better, but I feel like a 25. I've got the mindset of a 25-year-old, but with that experience, that maturity. So, you know, I think most people as well, they become more wealthy as they get older. You know, they say that life begins at 40. I'm going to disagree with this. Life begins at 50.
when you say wealthy, what do you mean?
In many ways, in you know, you can be wealthy in financial or wealthy in knowledge.
Relationships.
Everything. You know, it becomes more experienced. You don't want to become cynical. And a lot of people, you can go two ways here. You can go, you know, more wiser, or you can go more cynical.
Yeah.
And I think I'm more wiser. I'm not cynical. I could be cynical, but I'm not. And I think cynical can be negative.
100%. It's like you're holding on to those grudges and those problems and those bitter
forget 'em.
like learning curves, rather than taking them on board with a student mentality, learning and pushing forward.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, they start businesses 1, 2, 3 times, or fall in love 1, 2 times and go, right, nah, that's not for me.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're that burned,
Yeah.
that scar's so deep in them, they can't move forward.
You've got to get over that. Okay, sometimes, say, let's talk about a relationship. Say if you're in a relationship and it's gone wrong, particularly the first one you have, it really cuts you up when you know, and you do become a bit cynical, but you've got to get over that. But at the same time, you also need time to recover yourself. Yeah, you need time to think, sit back and think, where did it go wrong? Was it my fault? Was it her fault? I was going to blame the other, but you've got to take the responsibility yourself sometimes. So,
100%, all the time.
Yeah, of course. You know, I messed up here. So don't become too cynical. Move on. You'll find the right person. I mean, I don't know why people hunt for girls and, you know, relationships. If it's going to happen, it'll come to you. That's what I've thought for the last 20 years. And you know, and it has done. So I would don't become too cynical as my, become wiser.
Student mentality.
Yes.
So let's go back to the YouTube growth of your channel, and like share with me like how long has it been running, and like some of the challenges you've faced and how you've grown it basically.
Well, you know what, when it comes to growth on my channel, it's been very organic. There's been no like spurt. We've now got nearly 41,000 subscribers. If I look, I mean, I study all YouTube channels, study everybody's. I see some with like 150,000, 100,000. They're not getting as many views as me.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, I'm still averaging around about 15, 20,000 views per video. Probably more than that, actually, if you add in some of the bigger ones. But my channel has grown very organically. And it's also brought a really good, loyal following of people to the channel, which has turned into really good customers and friends. So